I want to take you back to 1933 when you were hunting with your Uncle Joe. And do you remember your first pheasant that you shot?
That was Joe Weir was a locomotive engineer working in South Dakota, Watertown, South Dakota.
Uncle Joe worked in Watertown. Okay,
Well,
so would he ride the trains up and down?
no, he was. That was a terminal for where the railroads had water the cattle they were hauling, and they had what they'd call a switch engine there.
Okay.
And they had lost their son, and they took me along. They came down to visit my parents.
How did they lose their son?
Their son got accidentally shot when he was 6 years old by their neighbor.
A hunting accident, was it?
No, just the kid
Gun went off.
he, my cousin Claudia was playing in the backyard, and Aunt Gertrude went up there, and he was shot. And I guess the kid was having target practice next door. And it was hard for them. So they asked if I could go along. And that's when I was 8 years old. He had been gone already. He was a little older than I was, about a year old. They'd been gone for, they came down and they asked if I could go with them. And they'd bring me back in a week or so. So I did, they came down to visit us. And we were sitting out like on an older home, it was a lean-to. And there were pheasants all over the backyard, and Uncle Joe says, "Would you like to shoot a pheasant?" So he set me up, and I shot a nice big pheasant rooster.
So you didn't even have to go and really find them. They were just pretty much outside of your house.
They were like chickens.
And he gave you so you'd have been 8 years old at the time.
Yeah.
And did you get pheasant fever or buck fever? Was there any hesitation when you?
No. My dad was a hunter. We made our lives. We were around guns they were available. Whenever something that was edible came close to the front door, my father would shoot it and we'd eat it. But no, I was pretty excited about that. Yeah, and I kept going from there.